5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, kids, guess what time it is?
It's time for your favorite podcast. That's what time it is. We got Miss Justine over here. Miss Justine.
Let's just talk through the music the entire cast.
Yeah, we'll just a full hour of just talking straight through it.
Shout over the...
We had to make sure the connection was right. DJ Algorithm had to do a job right there.
Nah, I could only hear out of one.
Al's on the ones and twos
side
over
when
here.
I start the music.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit. I only hear it on one side. Something's fucked up with this. What you do, Justin? God.
You're
keep
the
asking me to help.
DJ.
You keep asking me to help.
I know.
Jeez, Justin.
It's probably that short that causes Mike's electric bill to be $8,000 a month.
No shit. My mom's electric bill. Jeez, she's about to kick me out of the house.
Thank God there's a hike in Social Security coming up.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. See my mom rolling around in a new Lincoln. There's your proof.
So how was your week, Al?
Uneventful.
You didn't invent anything all week?
Oh, yeah, this is a topic I got. Anyway, tell me what uneventful means.
I didn't invent anything.
Oh, good. At least you know the... Okay, good. So, you know, people cannot say... what the hell's the word I'm looking for? Accessory. They don't say accessory. They say access... What's the word I'm thinking of? Accessible. They say accessible. Because they're fucking
Accessible?
lazy talkers now. Now people are starting to spell in their emails. So it wasn't an email today. So accessible, for those of you who don't know, means able to assess. Accessible means able to access. People can't get this shit right. It's like escape and escape. It drives me fucking nuts. It's not escape.
Is that why in your text you never spell there right?
I always spell there right.
No.
If I do, it's an oversight, but I do know the difference between there, and there.
It's like your pay is your celery.
Well, that's funny because Tanya says, instead of saying celery, she almost says salary. And I'm like...
Describing the vegetable, she'll say celery, but your pay is celery.
And I make fun of it like I'm start talking about my paycheck. She's like, no, you know what I mean. She gets frustrated.
Celery.
Yeah. So anyway, but I'm just saying, stop being lazy talkers. Say, successful, not successful. Accessible, not accessible.
It depends on your level of gay, because if you're successful, then that's the same thing.
A lisp is a lisp. That doesn't mean you can't pronounce a C.
I don't know. Hey, Al, I got a question for you. We didn't podcast yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be. And it's all coming together. Before we started, you were talking about eating way too much yesterday. Is this why we didn't get together?
No.
We were eating way too much vodka for dinner.
You were like, oh, God.
It involves someone else in my family.
Oh.
And I don't want to. This is a medical issue.
Oh, shit.
So.
Well, sorry I brought it up.
I could not. Yeah.
Damn it. He cannot elaborate on it.
Now, foreskin removal is a serious thing, so we're not going to get into it.
I only got half of it off the first time.
It hurt like a hangnail, did it?
Skin.
Yeah.
Oh. Kept trying to pull it off.
Oh, we're talking about that family member. I got it. All right. Can't elaborate. So anyway, I think he was really just drunk.
What'd you do this week?
No, I was slightly hanging, but not
normal
bad.
hanging, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just kind of buzzing.
But, I mean, yeah, it was
so normal Monday.
Whenever I texted you, whatever that time frame was, I was just asked if I could just cancel. So.
Got it.
It kind of bugs me though that you chose family over this.
It's a nationally syndicated podcast we got going on.
I'm not sure. The family doesn't keep going without the money that we make from this. So this is also a priority.
Speaking of, with the economy, they're cutting AdSense. So your monthly paycheck is going to be a little smaller. Just letting you know ahead.
Damn it.
Are we gonna get invoiced?
Just letting you know ahead of time.
We're getting invoiced. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's just gonna be smaller. Then we're talking like 40% smaller. So
Damn it.
better not. Don't buy that Ferrari yet, Mike.
Damn it. I was going to plan on it. I'll tell you what I learned this weekend. Regular beer drinking all weekend. So I bought this watch a couple months ago, right? It helps track my sleep. So it tells you how much time you're in R.E.M state, deep sleep, light sleep.
That's
Majority
me
of my
in the
nights-
corner.
Majority of my
That's
nights
me in the spot.
are
Light.
Shut up, you faggot.
Losing
Listen,
our
I'm
religion.
trying to fucking talk here. Stop interrupting me. So
Sorry, Mike.
no, so anyway, I'm always mostly light sleep in between REM and deep sleep. But anyway, it also tells you your wake
in
time.
the corner.
But just drinking a few beers every day, I got zero REM sleep all weekend. And then last night, I got like 2 hours.
Off the whiskey.
No, I was actually just drinking beer. Just sipping beer all weekend. I wasn't even getting shitted up. So just goes to show, even a little bit of beer or just a little hang, you're not getting quality sleep.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
you
saying.
don't go into REM.
So at least not according to this watch. Now, I'm not saying it's the most accurate thing in the world,
Fuck
but
your watch.
it gave me something to baseline with.
It'll tell you if you're having a heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah, because all this thing that just keeps on going, it's got a heart by it, says like 80 right now. When that goes to 0, you're pretty much done.
It's I think it's just like when you have a problem with your car, though. You just turn the radio up. Just take the watch off.
Yeah,
Heart attack's done.
exactly. So, yeah, I learned that this weekend. But, I mean, I was busting my ass, too, around this damn joint. I was freaking doing a bunch of
We can tell. I mean, it looks.
about the same on the inside.
Yeah.
No, I did my final mowing. I cleaned all my yard equipment. I didn't change the oil in my mowers, so I'll do that.
Is it going
when
on
season
5
starts
years
back up.
now with the same oil?
Probably on the riding mower, yeah.
I gotta cut some bushes in my backyard. They're like, I don't know what kind of trees they are, but they're growing on the side of the deck. So I gotta cut them down before it fucking takes down the deck.
Are they actually? I had to do that. See the green bushes in my neighbor's yard. The ones who are afraid the fence is going to break and my dogs will go attack, but the dog will more than likely come in the yard first. Well, their freaking junipers are putting all the pressure on that, and they're popping all the staples out that are holding that rabbit wire in.
I think we should go yell at her right now. Repeatedly yell, "Hey, lady, trim your bush!"
No. So you can see what my dog thinks of it. My dog's
And
taking
we'll film it.
My dog's taking a shit right now, right next to it. Like, this is what I think of your bushes, lady. So, anyway,
That's hot.
not lady, woman. So anyway, so I got that's a pain in the ass to trim through that rabbit wire. I mean, I'm just trying to go through spots where it's putting too much pressure on. So
I would just put my blade on the other side of the fence, right along her side, and go
you can't though because it's juniper, so the shit is like that long. So you got to go
chainsaw.
in. And I don't.
Yeah, I need
I'll
the
do
fucking
that.
chain oil.
I'm surprised she didn't call the cops saying that somebody was chasing her kids with pruners. So someone's trying to kill her family because with the.
You should go out there with the chainsaw and a fucking leather face
She
mask.
she'll call the cops. No, dude. I don't. I'll have freaking cops. She'll call the cops over anything she perceives. And it could be completely wrong. She had cops out in the field looking for a fucking mountain lion. We live on a prairie.
You should go out there and trim those bushes in your underwear.
I often am out there in a wife beater, shorts, cowboy boots, and a cowboy hat.
So you look just like your character on the game.
Yeah, very much like that. On my
Only he's buff and has tattoos.
My
and
Grand Theft Auto game.
has money.
It's a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Well, you're close. You just need about.
I only need about 140 million more dollars.
Yeah. Did you get your shed built on Grand Theft Auto yet?
No, but hey, good news. Last I heard, they're going to start excavating tomorrow. So,
Okay, so we're gonna have a studio. In a
next
few
week,
weeks.
with any luck, next week we can set up our podcast out on a cement slab.
You need to get a shitter plumbed in there.
No, I am not paying for that. Price of every
on.
fucking thing is going up. You know what I'll do?
Get a bucket.
I'll put a bucket just outside the door. You can shit in that all you want, and it'll just drop into a hole in the ground.
All right.
Although I thought about putting a sink in it and just running the drain out and then putting a small leach field there, just for rinse,
You just run it
for
out of
washing
this
my
over.
hands.
That'll work. Yeah.
Just run it over here
And then-
next door.
Well, then I'd run the hose to it in the
To the
summer,
pond.
and then in the summer run the hose to it, and in the winter you just got to drain the hose and everything's drained out. I don't want a shitter in there because I'm not going to keep it warm through the winter, and then you've got toilet water that can freeze and shit, and I don't want all those problems. So
Then you got to clean it after Justin uses it.
and you got to pay for a drain drop, and I'm not paying for that. Like, forget it. The fucking shitter's right here. Go out the door and walk 100 feet. You're at the shop.
You should put a door in straight to it.
Tunnel.
Maybe I will then. Just right through a hallway, right through Tanya's freaking room right here.
Hey,
This is Tanya's hobby room. Just a tunnel right through it. Sorry, I had to cut your room in half. Man.
We need it. What if it rains? We need it.
I mean, I didn't cut it in half. I just put a tunnel through the center of it. You have 2 feet on one side
Covered.
and
There's
3
be
feet
a
on the other.
covered walkway
Yeah.
in case it rains. And then I got to do my hair again for the recording. So you don't want that.
I could. The window turn into a door, right? And we just go right into the bathroom.
There you go.
Fucking brilliant.
What is
I'm glad you
record in the
guys came over.
bathroom? We'll just set it up in the bathroom while the cameras.
We could probably arrange that,
in
but
the
it'd be
tub.
kind of cramped.
We'll sit in the tub like Cool Runnings practicing.
We should do an episode in the bathroom one time.
All right.
I'm down. So anyway, you mentioned something about bringing topics to the table today.
I did.
Current
Did you
affairs.
want to? Did you want to go, or do you?
I mean, I got
wanna
to figure out which
keep
one
on
is
bullshitting?
the best.
Oh my gosh, you got multiple ones. There's the best.
Wow. You
Yep.
just squeeze them all into this.
There's a good, gooder, and the best.
All right, we'll
Okay.
start with the light one. The one that Mike is most likely to use, like refurbing his blow up doll that we brought up a few weeks ago.
Oh, where's Charlie? Fuck.
He's fucking late again.
Damn it, Charlie's late. He may not even make it to this podcast. To make sure he's in the next one.
So this woman here started a company or a business being a professional cuddler. She makes up to $2,000 a night. So I'll read it. What?
Nothing.
I memorized this. I had my
This
son
sounds
read it.
familiar. Like, hey, $2,000 a night. Okay,
This sounds familiar.
yeah. My
Did we talk about this?
I don't know.
My,
Go
my,
ahead.
my dick needs a hug
Professional cuddler.
with your
She's
mouth.
hot. Was the girl hot in the other one?
I don't remember.
Did she look like that?
Let me see. Oh wow.
He's hot.
Yeah.
You got $2,000 I can borrow?
She's doing more than cuddling. Anyway, go on.
She said she doesn't, so I'll just kind of skim through.
Okay. There's no-
43-year-old
people
Missy
don't lie.
Robinson has been working as a cuddle therapist on a part-time basis since the beginning of the year. She's been working in mental health for 8 years and explained that this is just an extension of that work. But for anyone looking for the cuddling to lead to sex, Missy says that hasn't ever happened and won't be happening in the future. It's all about the cuddling.
She makes $2,000 a night.
Up to.
Wow. Just
Probably
to cuddle.
depends on the way you look.
Just to cuddle.
We all need hugs every day. It's key to our survival. They say you need 4 hugs a day to survive, 6 to maintain our happiness, and 8 to flourish. I'm not a sex worker, and I have never had any client attempt to do anything like that with me. I don't believe that. That one I don't believe. Missy
No,
draws
she's-
from her own.
She's good looking enough that somebody's had
Yeah,
to
she's
try
hot.
something. So
Getting her life back on the right
About
path,
spooning?
including losing more
that
than
part of
100
it?
pounds.
never done anything sexual. Just I've hugged a few penises with my vagina.
With my mouth.
While her services can run as high as $2,000, there are more affordable options if you're in the market for a cuddling session and happen to be in Australia.
Good day, mate.
Oh, this is in the outback. She's Aborigine. Wait, go back to the Let me see that bathing suit picture. I gotta zoom in on that.
Yeah. Do you want some alone time? Look away, Al.
Well, I'm just gonna be picturing. It's just gonna be imagining her cuddling me.
So, what do you think the $2,000 cuddling is, and what do you think the budget options are? That's my question.
I think you can cuddle in a 69 position.
Or maybe she's in a
Like
little bit
there's-
skimpier type outfit, like a nightgown.
There
or
are
something.
multiple ways to cuddle.
It's just spooning.
Well, she makes a good living, and she keeps her curves up.
Do you think a guy could ever?
I'm gonna try it
Get
this
away with
weekend.
it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
she makes calendars too. That's right.
Oh, that's
For-
how she makes her income, from the calendars. I see, not the code.
She makes
I'm gonna.
calendars, too.
We should make a calendar.
We should, and then we'll offer our cuddling services on the side. Indicate if you want 1, 2, or all 3 of us. Just remember, if you choose all 3, it's going to be 3 times the price with a slight discount.
It's going to be $36 for all 3 of us,
With a slight discount,
and that's
to 35.
including the fact that Al charges 30.
Yeah,
That's right.
we have a calendar, but there's no pictures. It's one of those appointment calendars you have on the wall when with the big boxes, so when you have your doctor's appointment
Yeah.
and stuff, meetings and stuff. That would be our calendar. Not one single picture.
Oh well, because we have so many poses,
Yeah,
we cuddle in multiple ways.
but it's just us.
That's an interesting story, Justin. I'll hand it to you.
I'm just curious who.
I know so we can hire us for cuddling. We show up, but we only cuddle each other. We never cuddle the clientele
So this is for
because of lawsuits. Because of the
we don't want the insurance, liability.
It's going to be a bigger liability, and so we just show up and just cuddle each other.
vigorously.
Why do we have to charge for that? That sounds like something we could do anyway.
Sounds like fun, really.
No,
do
but
it.
with an audience, it ain't no peep show. You got to pay.
What, have you, either one of you, ever needed a hug that bad
That you pay for it?
that you'd be willing to pay something for it?
No, I can't say that's
Like
ever
even
happened.
12 years in prison? I mean, what would you be willing to pay for a hug?
Oh, I think that's what it would have to
wow.
be. It would have to be that I've gotten hugged by too many guys in prison, and I just, yeah.
I have my dog. I don't need to pay.
Your
No.
dog's tired of you.
She
No.
is.
I think sooner or later you want to feel the breasts press against you.
Breasts.
Yeah, and not yours. Because I am pretty much living with the tits of easy living right here. So
I think they're hot, Mike.
yeah, I know.
You heard about the story about that shop teacher in Canada. That it turns out that it's possible that he's trolling.
Of
I heard
course.
No, he's actually a conservative that almost got fired. So one day he just shows up. He's just
Oh, I see what
he's
you're
playing
saying. I
the
see
playing
what
the
you're
school system.
Yeah.
He's
How
playing
far
them.
can I get away with this
Yeah.
stupid ass law? Because he's not allowed to speak out against it. This is Canada. You can't speak out about.
So
about
yeah, you
genders.
think about it. I don't think there's one single interview with this person,
Yeah.
this woman. You figure there would be one.
I think that if there were laws in this country against that, I would probably push the limits too. Because
Yeah.
you can't say anything to me. I'm showing you how stupid this law is. So,
Yeah. Anyway,
well, Jordan Peterson wasn't as crazy as people thought he was. He was
No.
actually 100% correct. Surprise, surprise, people.
Did you bring anything to the table tonight, Mike?
No, I bring nothing to the table.
Fucking God.
I
I
brought
wonder
questions.
we're losing subscribers.
If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Nut butter.
If the Florida State Seminoles invented Gator, no.
Stop it.
Okay.
No, I've got
right.
this stupid question
So
thing,
we're out.
as usual.
I got something different.
Oh, I brought several, so we can go over whatever.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Oh man, you're gonna make me do it.
No. Yeah, go ahead. No,
I should do what you do and send it to you and make you read it.
because I can't read. You know I can't read. I'll say access,
He'll say assess.
and celery.
It's a salary.
My yearly celery.
Your
Telling a
salary.
story.
A starry.
Like, how can I afford salary with this celery that I'm on?
Celery. Yeah, not necessarily.
Stupid.
Fucking terrible.
That was gay.
Okay, we're out.
I wish I'd been drinking more up to this point.
Yeah, I know. I'm only on my first beer. This is insane. You gotta wait till I'm at least 4 deep.
You got to get that REM sleep.
But then I gotta get REM sleep. See, so yeah. Stuck between a hard place, rock and a hard place. Losing my religion.
You want to read this?
Read it. I can't read.
Okay, so over the weekend, when was the second? Was that Sunday?
Yeah.
Monday?
The first was Saturday.
So a Florida woman sees car she thought was skipping the gas line and pulls a gun on them and gets arrested.
Sounds like the reasonable thing to do. Forget questioning. Go right to pulling the gun.
59-year-old Terry Lynn Johns was charged with aggravated assault Sunday after pointing a gun at 2 women inside a car at a Fort Myers gas station.
Was the gun loaded?
Oh, this was after the hurricane, huh?
Yeah, I think
That's
it was,
why there's a long line.
or on the way out or whatever. Yeah,
I see.
skipping a line to get gas at a Fort. 59-year-old was arrested for pointing a gun at a car with 2 women who she felt were trying to skip the line to get gas. However, according to the police, women were just trying to make a U-turn in traffic.
Fucked it up, Al.
Don't be like Mrs. Johns, Fort
Oh.
Myers police said in a Facebook post.
Let me
I
fix the
did.
lights.
I did what we do.
This is the behaviors that will not be tolerated anytime, much less during the state of emergency.
You're gonna block the camera.
Fine.
Where are
Sorry,
we
go
going?
ahead, Justin.
I did what is was supposed
Didn't
to.
do a crap reach.
What are you saying?
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Your story matters, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
So that was the story.
Is that the end of it?
She got arrested for pulling a gun on a couple that was, or a couple ladies
Felony?
that were doing
Brandishing.
aggravated
Women.
assault.
Yeah, that
So
would be.
there goes her gun rights.
Yeah, you lost your gun rights. Good job.
My
there,
thing is,
sweetheart.
did they just say they were only pulling a U-turn after the fact? Like, oh, we were just turning around.
Oh, yeah, kind of like when
Could've
those
been.
women wake up with regret and they go, "I was raped." Kind of like that. After the fact, the story changes. Yeah, maybe that was not a good example.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you don't pull a gun for someone that's cutting in line.
No, you question them. Hey, what's going on here? Because the line's here. So what are you doing?
Apparently, you've never watched Police Academy, Tackleberry. Get on the ground now, mister. Fucking,
Yeah,
He was probably like the best character in that.
he
series.
was.
Just fucking.
And his girlfriend, what
I
was her
think they
name?
were all good.
The blonde with the huge, she looked just like the teacher.
It
from,
was like the gym teacher or something, the physical whatever. Yeah.
Who was the dude who did all the sounds with his mouth? He was.
Oh,
Michael.
Yeah, what is his last name? But yeah, he's a comedian.
Yeah, he was hilarious. When Police Academy came out, he was always my favorite.
Fucking Tackleberry, the
Or
first one.
Hightower. Hightower is freaking hilarious too.
Fucking
Everybody was good.
that was his name.
Who?
Bubba Smith.
Yep,
Yeah.
Tackleberry.
Tackleberry. Then the first one, he's crying because he missed the gun. He's like, "What's wrong with him?" Oh, he missed the gunfight.
Probably because somebody was skipping the line and get for gas.
Oh, it reminds me of the old days when we used to go to the Blue Oyster Bar. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was so
I'm gonna
fun.
eat on camera.
Are you fatty?
Steve
Yeah.
Gutenberg.
Tell me about it, dude.
Greatest actor of our generation. Or
You brought up that theory.
Bobcat Goldthwait in those. In the
Oh yeah, he was in
gangs.
that.
Oh yeah, he was there too.
That didn't hurt. That didn't hurt. That
He was,
hurt.
he was the Joe Pesci character before Joe Pesci in Lethal Weapon. The annoying, whatever. That's a quality movie.
Yeah,
Mahoney.
we could have wrote that script.
I did rewatch My Cousin Vinny this last week.
The Two Utes.
I forgot how good
Two
that
Utes?
movie was. That's a hilarious movie.
I shot the clerk. I shot the clerk.
There, you got a confession.
Because your biological clock is ticking over here.
Yeah, no,
That
it was
is a
just good.
funny movie.
You know, I think Pesci did great in that movie, but the one thing that bothered me, he and Marissa Tomei, their looks really didn't match up.
Yeah,
Just the
she looked like half his age.
the age difference. But
Isn't that how it is in all movies?
I guess. But I was thinking, imagine if Travolta, because that came out way before Pulp Fiction, so Travolta was like, everyone forgot about him. But imagine if Travolta played that role. I could just hear him like the two Utes, and the judge is like, what? And
I don't think
be
the comedy-
"What?"
Well, just considering what Travolta grew into and then what Joe Pesci grew into, looking back, the comedy wouldn't have been as funny.
It would have been different,
So,
definitely.
but then you could go. Well, you would need someone to replace Rebecca Tomei, and then you're like, wait a minute, no, she has to be in that freaking movie.
Yeah.
It has to be her.
It's a trick question. I can't answer that. Yeah.
Or what was the other?
They didn't make the
My Blue
357
Heaven
and
with Steve
55
Martin.
or 327.
That movie's hilarious too.
The what? Which one?
My Blue Heaven with Steve Martin. He played the.
I
I think I
it's been
might have
long.
just watched that once.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, maybe I watched it once. It's
What?
been so long.
You're old enough. Is your
Yeah.
mouth on fire yet?
This is really hot jerky.
Are you
I was
sweating?
probably 3 when that movie came out.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's been a while.
What year did it come out?
I don't know, in the
Probably
80s.
the 80s. Yeah.
Sorry, maybe I
The
was
same
4.
time when you watch Space Camp.
That was a good flick.
Who was in that one?
Was it really?
Was that Joaquin Phoenix?
I don't even remember who was in that.
And what's that other guy?
It was good in my mind when I was a kid.
Ethan Hawke.
I
No,
actually
my
have
Blue
no
Heaven.
idea.
My Blue Heaven was 1990. All right, so I was 13.
Yeah.
But what year did Space Camp come out?
Probably like 84. Before the teacher went up in the air and died.
Right.
Actually, I don't know.
Mm,
82.
1986.
No, really? Go up. I thought it said 80. Maybe I misread.
Well, because it's talking about Space Camp.
Oh, I thought it said 82 on there.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
since it's
actually talking about-
Inception, it's actual place Space Camp in Huntsville, Alabama.
Where are we going?
We should.
That's
Although, looking on IMDb, the movie Space Camp from 1986 is rated 3 out of 5 stars. So I guess it wasn't that good.
I remember it being good too, so.
Yeah, you were young enough to
You're
think it
all
was
right.
good. 1986? Shit, I wasn't even 10 years old. So yeah, of course it was good.
I was 16. 17.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, I can
was a
see where you
junior.
might think it was shitty.
I was a
You
junior in high
probably
school.
found your first porn videotape
For the
in the
fourth time.
bush somewhere.
Yeah. Porn came from magazines. Magazines
Yeah,
and
you
videos,
kept that
not the
one
internet.
buried by that one secluded palm tree.
Yeah.
Just kept it under a rock. Go out there, rub one out whenever you needed to.
Or you just go into your parents' bathroom where your dad kept them.
Yeah. Homemade 8mm.
It was all that Asian porn though, and they were all blurred out in the magazine too.
That's the problem with Asians. Their genitals are all blurry.
Pixelated.
That's because they're only 1 pixel big.
Yeah, they're trying to accentuate them.
Seriously, like, why even bother? Like, what's the concept? Well, we're gonna have video of sex, but you can't really see the sex.
But it's up to your imagination. That's the best part.
Well, just close your eyes.
It's like watching a drag race, but you can only listen to it.
What if they had like the virtual reality one and it placed your own head on the person you're having sex with?
Yeah, the banana cleaner.
Yeah.
Funny, that banana cleaner looks like my sex toy.
Buy one, get one free. That's what I was going
Yours
to
is
go with.
called Magic Anus for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
It's on a sawzall. It's an attachment for a sawzall.
What would be the worst buy one get one free sales of all time? I think that would be one of the best. But yeah, because you're gonna have one in the shower, both in the basement of your mom's house and up in your bedroom in your mom's house. Basement bathroom.
What will be the worst? Buy one, get one free? Is that what we're saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting a copy of. Never mind. Never mind. It's okay.
I don't know. Eunuch surgery? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, circumcision.
I think we talked about that before.
I think we have two,
Yeah.
and I don't remember what it was.
I can't remember either. There's no right answer.
Kicking the nuts.
So, yeah.
How about marital therapy? That would suck, getting buy one, get one free.
You mean I gotta come back? Damn it.
But it's on sale.
Oh, gosh. We're saving money. No.
Fuck.
Anyway, we're saving money if we buy two.
If you can
So
get
you're
those,
actually spending more money.
they had those divorces buy one, get one free. I would have saved one for the second time.
Jesus. Well, anyway. Did you guys watch David Blaine on Hot Ones?
No.
I didn't know. I didn't get a chance to.
See? That's why I have no
I
material.
was really busy not watching it.
I try to share shit with you guys and you don't even bother.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. I tried to share that movie "Real Men" with you. And
I've
you still
watched
haven't
it
watched
I watched it every time you brought it up.
No, the fuck you haven't.
Yeah, that's true. Every
No, you
freaking time
haven't.
I'm like, well, you
What
know
was your
something, I'll
favorite
watch it.
scene?
I guess I'll watch it again.
When they're in the tree.
That one scene with that one guy in it, and it had that other guy
When they're
there.
in a tree.
He was in that movie that had the other guy. Remember
Were
that?
they in a tree?
What were they trying to get? What was the point of the movie?
To get a cat out of the tree.
You guys suck.
All right, I'll watch it
I'm
again.
never calling you guys best
What
friends
happens?
again.
Okay, let me explain to you what happens. I start the movie and I'm like, well,
You have never started the
This
movie.
movie kind of sucks. I think I'll drink a beer, and then
You're
I'm
a terrible
shit-faced-
liar. Your wife is right.
Shit-faced halfway through it.
And 2 hours later, you're like, Bruce Willis is a ghost?
Yeah,
It's a goddamn wrong movie. Shit.
that's exactly what happened. Obviously, it happened to Al too. So clearly, you're not watching.
We're done.
You're not watching the same Real Men that we're watching.
How
There you
dare
go.
you? How fucking dare you?
Put a spin. All right, so you see some test your brain power here.
Oh shit, son!
Some riddles.
Episode 27.
Correct. This is not a this is not a
Yes.
contest.
If you were
Unless you guys
born-
wanna.
if,
It's always a fucking contest.
if you were born 10 years ago today, how old would you be?
$78.
Yes.
No, so okay. So woman shoots her husband, then holds him underwater for 5 minutes, then hangs him. But later on, they went to dinner that night. Explain.
She took a photo of him and developed it.
And then hung it up. Yeah.
Mike's heard this before.
No. That's all it's got is something. Shoots her husband, goes out to puts him underwater. Think about it. You ever developed a photo before?
I know what it. I work in fucking metrology or photo area.
Yeah, and you suck at it.
I do.
All your fucking
Luckily, I don't have to run any tools because they're always down because our rep guy can't get anything to fuck up.
Yeah, fuck him, that guy. that guy that can't fix shit guy. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
We only have one rep.
Right in the face.
All right, so another one.
All right.
I think this one's a little more tough because, well, so guy's on a park bench reading a newspaper. One of the articles says death at sea. He reads the article and it says this person was murdered. How does he know?
Because he's the killer.
Yeah, I feel like this is missing some context. Like,
Well, you can keep guessing, but yeah, that's
article about that the headline read
death at
"Death
sea.
at Sea,"
Basically, there was a death at sea.
and then he read the article and said this guy was murdered. So how does he know?
This person was murdered. This one's a lot more difficult because, like what you just said, there's not much information, but you can figure it out if you keep poking, you keep trying to get information, you can figure it out.
This guy read
Is
an
it
article.
Bruce Willis? Is it Bruce Willis?
This guy read an article. One thing led to another. Someone was murdered at sea.
When he reads the article, he's like, this person was murdered.
I feel like when he says this person, he's talking about himself.
No.
Because he paid for it to happen.
No.
Shit.
Think about it.
He's at a park bench.
Yeah. Park bench.
Oh, it doesn't matter where.
Yeah, just say park bench. That's fine. He's at a park
I thought
bench.
that's what
But
she said. This is creating a lot of good content for our people.
Yeah. We're having a good time.
well, I mean, if you guys can figure it out, just watching, comment.
All right. We're going to think about it and we're going to have to come back to it.
Okay.
You know, maybe next week.
Yeah, this one's a little easier, right? I think. So
Yes.
there's a room with 3 light bulbs. You guys heard this one?
I have, but I forgot how it worked.
3 light bulbs outside the room, 3 switches. Now they're gonna close the door. You have one chance to open the door and guess which switch controls what light bulbs, but you only have one chance. Once you open that door, you have to see your answer, and that's it. How do you figure out what switch controls what light bulb?
I know already, but I'll give Justin some time. But I do know the answer. Or I'm confident I know the answer, I should say.
Be thinking of the other riddle. The death at sea riddle.
All right, but if he gives up, can I give the answer on that one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know the answer. Text it to me.
Okay.
Well, yeah, text it to me.
I'm going to do that right now. Justin?
How can anyone answer a question at a time like this?
It don't even stink. It was pure air. Big fat
No
baby.
shit. No.
Fucking rotten air.
What a baby.
It was clean air that went
So
through
there's
this
3
fucking,
light bulbs
Yes.
in a room.
in a room attached, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
3 lights.
And then outside the room is 3 switches. You can say it's on the wall. Now, with the door closed, you have to figure out what switch controls which light bulb. But once you open a door, that's it. That's the one and only guess you can have as to what switch connects or controls what light bulb.
And you can only turn the switches on when the door is closed?
You can do
All right,
whatever you want.
There's my answer.
But you only have one guess, basically. You only have one guess when you open the door. That's your one guess.
Tell me if I'm right.
You're probably right. You've heard this before.
It was a long time ago, though, but I was. If I'm right.
No. You're gonna have to
Sure.
explain. You're gonna have to explain your answer, but that's not.
That's not it? Okay, then in that case, then I'll just go ahead and say it.
Say it.
You remove one bulb, you go outside, you flip one switch. If it was a switch, the bulb you removed, then neither of the other two turn on. But if it's switch turns on one of the other ones, then you know. Oh, you don't know which one the bulb you removed goes
There's
to.
going to be a missing answer.
Damn it. Okay, so I was wrong.
It's creative.
You can only flip.
You can do whatever you want with the
You
switches.
leave your wife in the room, and then you go and you're like, okay, which one's on?
Got it.
Which one's on?
You only have one
Bingo.
guess. You can do whatever you want with the switches. Turn 2 on, leave 1 off, turn 3 on, whatever, but you only have one guess. Once you open that door up, you only have one guess. That's all.
Are
all
any
it
of them on before you leave the room?
is. Irrelevant?
No, it's not, because if
all-
one is up and one is on when you leave the room, you know that
no,
one.
they're all off. Then just say they're all off.
Oh, irrelevant.
I mean, it could be, but just say they're all
Did you
off.
pronounce it
I know.
irrelevant?
I know that there's a.
Not necessarily.
I know it's a simple answer. When you hear it, you're going to be like, oh,
Yeah, I think I've actually heard this one too in the past.
Yeah,
Now I think about it.
I thought I had it, but almost did.
You disassemble the switches,
Trace the wires to see which one.
hook
goes
them all
to
up to one switch, and turn it on. All right, what's the answer? I know I've heard this one before. Now that you say it,
Still want to try? Or
No, I'm done.
So once you close the door, you turn 2 on, leave 1 off, wait 5 minutes, turn one of the on off.
oh yeah, feel the heat from the bulb. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
What if they're
of
those new
course.
bulbs that don't get hot?
Could be.
What if they're LEDs?
Yeah, if they're
Cool
LEDs,
running.
you were
They're low
screwed.
energy.
Could be.
Damn it. Oh well.
Then you're fucked. No.
I forgot. I did hear that one from my past.
But see, these are like slightly higher level
I
critical
was a
thinking
youth-
questions. You can ask a kid these days, hey, you're changing your spare tire. You drop the lug nuts and they all go down a drain. You can't retrieve them. What do you do? They'll be like, I don't know.
Call AAA.
Call Uber.
Go to the, get a AAA to the Kragen store, get new lug nut bolts.
It's 1 a.m. Everything's closed.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's like I said, that's like baby level
Yeah.
critical thinking. They have a hard time with it. Get on your phone and Google what to do when you lose all 4 lug nuts, or 5, or 6, depending on how many lug nuts.
I would take one off with all the other ones.
That's exactly.
And throw them down the drain.
And throw those down the drain too.
Make them they're evenly distributed. I mean, I'd take one off each one and then try to span them out evenly.
Yeah, you can. That's exactly what you do.
Or I would just press my luck and hope the tire stays on with no lug nuts. If it's the right tire, I'll
I think
only
that's
turn
gonna
right
happen.
constantly so that it's constantly
Pushing on.
pushing up against the thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You guys ever had a tire come off while you're driving?
Never.
No, but I've witnessed it. It was awesome. I was fishing out in Kansas, and we were fishing by the dam, and this truck's just ripping across the air. This loud clank, like what the hell? And it looked like something flew out of the bed of this truck, and it bounced all down the dam. It got to the bottom of the dam, and it went way up in the air. I'm like, it's gonna hit that freaking boat right there. It didn't, because that would have been awesome if it did. But somebody might have got hurt. But
Did it
that
at least
boat,
float when it got down there?
yeah, I floated, and the boat retrieved it for him, brought it back to him, and then they went and they were like walking down the highway looking for lug nuts and shit, and it's like, It was an awesome 45-minute show when we weren't catching fish. So, I don't know.
I know
was
I've seen
hilarious.
cars on the highway. You know, you can tell a wheel came off somewhere.
Yeah.
I haven't. A buddy of mine, it happened to him here in town. Yeah, I didn't witness it, but so he had a jacked up Jeep. I think he was running like 33s. Like he just got new wheels put on. He forgot to tighten one of them. So he's over Garden of the Gods going on Centennial.
Is this guy named Tom?
No,
Is this guy named Wes?
you guys don't know him.
Okay. Damn it. This would be so much cooler if we did because
Is
we
his name
can like,
Roger?
mercilessly mock him.
It's actually John. You guys don't know him though.
Why didn't John tighten all his lug nuts?
I guess he was excited. He got his new wheels and tires. Though he's
He wasn't
heading
excited when the fucking shit fell off. I
north
bet.
on Centennial. And I don't know if you're familiar with that area. There's an office building on the right. It's kind of a curve in the road. Mm-hmm. So he's heading towards the curve, and then he just sees this wheel going right straight. The office building's a little lower. It's in the parking lot, a little lower than street level. He just sees this wheel. He doesn't think it's his. The front wheel comes off, heads straight to the fucking window, goes right through it. Then you realize, like, that looked like my
And
wheel.
he was like, what an idiot. What kind of idiot doesn't tighten all the lug nuts on his freaking tire?
Yeah.
So you just put all the weight on the opposite side,
Just
so
sit
it
on the
keeps that
far-
up.
Sit on the far corner.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Then
he
you
said
just keep it
there's
on
a-
3 wheels that way.
There's a cleaning crew or just a cleaning person. It was like on the weekend that was in there. So the guy comes running to the window, like, what the fuck? And then a friend of mine, he goes crawling down the side of the hill towards the building. And I don't know what happened.
I play
don't
it
know if
off
they went
like,
to,
oh my God, I
insurance.
saw that shit. Let me help you clean that up.
I don't know if
You
it went
go
through
call the
insurance
cops, I'm
or-
outta
It
here.
probably went
You know what?
through
I'll
insurance.
get rid of this tire for you, too. This wheel, I'll get rid of that
It's
for you,
fucking
too.
weird. Just tires flying through.
Oh, look, it matches mine. I only had a set of 3. This is a coincidence. I got the fourth one for free.
Try to slip my 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that would be...
Can you sweep this up and just act like there's glass there in the morning? Like,
Just have a French mime in the front of it.
Yeah.
Pretty. Yeah.
and then when he's done, he just walks through it to go home.
I need a beer. You guys are going to have to stand by.
Oh, the best part of the podcast. Look, Ma, no Mike. Yeah, well, your mom slept with everyone in the podcast twice and is pregnant.
Congratulations.
What are we congratulating on?
We're what?
Oh, Mike's back. All right, everybody. So when are we doing? When are we getting a third or a fourth? When are we working on this? Who are we bringing in?
The Troy replacement?
The-
We
Yeah.
we have tryouts this weekend.
yeah, but we have to get permission from Mike's mom
It's all good.
to bring someone new in. I think we should just find some random homeless fucking
I
person.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring 'em in.
Too bad the car wash guy's dead.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah, because I would like for him to know where my mom lives.
He probably already does.
Everyone does.
All right. What weird food combinations do you really enjoy?
Weird.
I already know Al's. It's pineapple and
Yeah.
pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It's Hawaiian pizza. No. I got one. I actually do have one. But what's your
I don't know.
favorite? Do you have a weird food
I
combination?
think everything I eat is weird.
I don't really know.
Sriracha on your Cheerios?
Yeah.
So I'm up camping. And my buddy's like, I don't
Oh,
know, man.
great. Sausage in his mouth.
No, my buddy's making ramen. He's like, you want some ramen? I'm like, sure. He makes ramen. And I'm sitting down with this bowl of ramen. He's like, you want peanut butter? I'm like, what the are you kidding me? And so I took this big old freaking spoonful of peanut butter and put it in my chicken flavored ramen. And it was delicious. It was really freaking
Is that similar
good.
to like cashew chicken? Only
It's got to be the nutty peanut butter, the chunky peanut butter.
you're just cutting corners with the cashews.
Actually,
Yeah, I
it would
think
have been
that's why it goes together.
peanut butter burger on a burger.
I've never had that. Is that any good?
That's really freaking good. Yeah,
It is good.
because Crave Burger has those weird combinations.
Yeah. If you can get it with jalapeno, I believe I did. I believe you can get it with jalapeno.
Because I love peanut butter.
I was out in Oregon.
Peanut butter in your ramen is freaking
Peanut butter
you gotta
and
do that.
Al's dog. I love that combination.
Stay away from my dog. No, so I was out in Oregon. There's a chain out there. I can't remember what it's a burger place. Someone told me I need to try this place, so I go there. It was close to the hotel I was staying at, and I just go behind a counter. I'm like, so what's your top seller? What should I get? She said, oh, get the Voodoo Burger. Fuck, no, that's the donuts. Anyway, whatever the name of the place, I don't remember what it was. So you got to try this burger. It has peanut butter on it. I'm like, what? She's like, well, that's our most popular. I'm like, all right, go for it.
It's the most popular for a reason.
Peanut butter and jalapenos. So I ate it. I'm like, holy shit, this is good.
Was there anything else weird on it besides peanut butter and jalapenos, or was it like was there ketchup and mustard on top of it?
Their own
or
special sauce was on there. I
was
gotta
it
tell
like
you.
a Thousand Island sauce?
Was more like I want to say aioli, something like that.
Areoli sauce?
Aioli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sauce was only there after you licked on the peanut butter for a while, or
Yeah, they serve it on a dog. But no, but yeah, Crave. They have that peanut butter. You can get peanut butter in your burger.
I've never tried that.
They have a.
Have you ever put peanut butter on your dog's nuts?
He doesn't have any, and I didn't think about keeping them. So
They have a at Crave. They have a burger with glazed donut buns.
They also have one that's got grilled cheese sandwiches instead of the buns.
Macaroni. Didn't they have one macaroni in there too?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
they've got some weird combinations.
So I tried that. I was
but
like, okay, this
everything
is-
I've tried has been good.
Interesting.
Interesting is what I like to
Then,
call it.
but it tastes exactly what you expect it to taste like. Fucking burger with glazed donut.
Because you got sweet and savory.
Yeah,
so
and it did not satisfy my burger craving.
it's too bad you didn't get like a jelly-filled raspberry, and it would have been like a Monte Cristo.
Yeah. That's
peanut
true.
butter and jelly hamburger. There's another one to try.
I'd try that.
Like a fried
give that
peanut
a
butter and
whirl.
jelly, that might be good too.
Maybe.
All gooey and
But anyway,
I
simple
think,
thing.
yeah.
If you try ramen, chicken flavored ramen, put some freaking peanut butter in it. Chunky style peanut butter is freaking good. Makes me want to eat more ramen is what it makes me want to do.
I probably have some. I can't think of it. Some weird combinations. I just can't think of it right now. So,
Peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
banana, peanut butter banana.
never had
That's
that
not
either.
really that bad.
That's a common one though.
It's an
A lot of
Elvis
people-
Presley sandwich. It's like peanut butter, banana, and bacon or something like that.
And minging.
Do vodka and ginger ale. Yeah.
Is there a name for the drink when it's just rye and ginger ale on ice?
I don't know.
I started liking that when I was hunting too. In the evening time, just rye mixed with ginger ale. It was good. It was really freaking good.
So next week, I need you guys to bring your A game. You guys need some stories.
Okay.
I was
Fine.
looking for some, but
Just because you have nothing to contribute to the topic we're talking about.
Our only real follower told me he tuned out on one of our episodes.
yeah.
He shut it
Yeah,
off.
it's because you're sitting here just making a bunch of noises while we're trying to have a conversation. You're not contributing worth a
Okay,
shit.
so going back to the death at sea. You guys figure it out? Or do you want
I forgot we were even doing that.
you guys want to figure it out?
No,
you
we're
guys
going to
gave
need to
up?
think about it later.
Hold on.
Wait, what's your weird food combination
I
besides
really
peanut
don't have
butter on
any.
your
I
balls
don't.
and Al's dog.
I don't know that I have any.
Government cheese and Spam.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It does. You guys ever had government cheese?
It's kind of like Velveeta,
Isn't it like Velveeta?
Yeah, because it's fucking
It's a
block.
big gelatin cheese product.
So my mom, yeah.
Right? We had Velveeta
Yeah,
in the house
because your
all the
mom
time.
is a strain on this country.
I swear, she. If I didn't know any better, she's fucking connected with the Yakuza, man. She gets stuff like where we're not supposed to get government cheese, but whenever the time of year when they give it out, fucking she comes home with government cheese. But I mean, it's more than that. So, I think I told you the stories about my mom. Like every time we go somewhere like out of state, like California, Arizona.
That's a long way away from Hawaii. How did the car make it all the way there?
Electric. It's a long,
It's like
long extension cord.
Like an 8-hour drive? Is that an 8-hour
hovercraft
drive?
feature? Yeah, I got it.
So when we go somewhere,
You guys hire a
like-
coyote to get over here? Or would you?
like specifically out of state. So California, we have to go. Guarantee. We have to go visit someone that's a friend of a family that my mom knows, but she never met that person. And she comes and there's like gifts, and it's usually a restaurant, Japanese restaurant, a private business, mom and pop business.
She's just getting free
She-
food. She don't know anybody.
She has to visit them.
She's
we
like,
go-
oh.
She's making all this shit up. No, I even said it. I've telling my sisters to watch. When I moved here, I'm like, well, when mom comes here, we're gonna have to visit somebody she's never met, but it's friends of a friend, and she's gonna come with shitload of fucking gifts. And sure enough, we got to go up to Parker, go visit this restaurant out there. Bring gifts. And
Community, buddy. Community.
in Hawaii. So I when I started driving, like senior in high school, whatever, on the weekends, she's like, oh, take me around. We got it, down Honolulu side. She has to pick something up. So we go to these restaurants again, enter in the back. We don't go in the front, we enter in the back. And then whatever she had to do.
She's got her hookups.
We got to go to this, yeah. And there's stuff. So I thought my grandparents on my mom's side, they died from the war. But slowly come to find out, it was before the war. My grandparents.
Okay.
And so I don't get all the details, but it sounds like they were murdered.
Damn. Well, it's hard because your parents were old, right? You're like Theo Vaughn. Your dad was like 70, 78 when you were born. or
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a late start.
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying she's in the Yakuza, but
She's got her ties.
She has connections.
I wonder if she was part of them at one point,
Well, the
or
way
she was dating somebody, and then she had to go like,
Your real father
Like-
that she hasn't told you about yet?
she had to go like Asian Witsec, and then it's like, well, now
the way I think if it is that there's some underground fucking organized shit going on, her family is in that, but because she's a female, she's not really doing that. She's
she's not breaking any kneecaps
Yeah,
or getting
but
tattoos.
her family is in that. She's just known that to be connected to this family. That's it.
So you are a letdown.
Pretty much.
She could have raised you in that kind of environment. You could have been way more tougher than you are.
I would have been dead.
You're a mama's boy, weren't you?
Yeah.
I think so.
Still not sure if you're gay yet.
Nah, they don't know yet.
No, you don't know.
Oh, I know. I know.
Mom's still hoping you'll outgrow it one day. He's still growing up. He'll outgrow it one day.
She's trying to take you to church.
Did you change it? No.
That's why she sent you here, because they have that re-education up north. You can go up there and get retaught.
Well, that's pretty good insider information there. It sounds to me like your mom will never starve because she's got her hookups. So she's good
She
to
just
go
walks
there.
into random Japanese places.
Just walks in, they're like, "Oh, look!" it's
Uses any
Beth or
traditional
Susan
Japanese
or-
name, and they're like, "Oh yeah," because it's a commonly used name.
Hi, Mitsubishi Toyota. Hi.
Is that a common name? No. What's one of the most common names in Japan for males or whatever, or females?
Like surnames or like first names?
Like first name type stuff.
Satoshi, Jiro, or Ichiro.
Yoshi.
Yeah, it's short for something though.
How about Mario?
Jesus. I knew a Yoshi
Mario?
in high school.
Luigi.
See, that was the Asians. See, that was back when we were allowed to mock one another. That was the Asians mocking the Italians, and it worked fine, and nobody fought.
And so, what was
No
Donkey
wars were
Kong?
had.
What was Donkey Kong? Who are they mocking with that?
I don't know. Your guess
Are you
is as
sure
good
you
as
want to
mine.
go up this path? You might
Hey,
accuse
look.
some people of some wrong shit.
No. Okay. Let's say I create a video game right now about a couple Mexican guys, and one's named Pedro, and the other one's name. Then it'd be like, oh, white guy created it. That's racist. That's exactly what would happen.
I mean, it is.
So, no, it's not. So the Asians just did the same thing, but if that happened in this day and age, that was my point. Is if it happened this day and age, that would be racist.
The key, Mike,
at
is they're a
least in
lot
American
smarter than we
society.
are, so they get away
They
with
made a
it.
movie about it with John Leguizamo.
Tu Wong Fu?
The Mario Brothers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What about Tu Wong Fu?
Yeah, with Swayze.
I mean, that's a very Japanese name, right? Or is that Chinese? Is that a Chinese name?
Sagura. Smith. Because you're saying it all Japanese.
Yeah, we lost Johnny Nada like fucking 45 minutes ago.
Probably. Actually, this
You know
is
what
one of
his
our better
only advice
podcasts.
for was? He had good podcast advice, and he knows because he watches religiously. More drinking.
Oh,
He did
because
say that.
when we drank whiskey, it
He
was
said
hilarious.
those are the funniest ones.
Yeah, but I won't drink and drive.
Dude,
We
got
almost need
better
to start
right here.
earlier then.
Do you have to work tomorrow?
No.
I mean, do you normally have to work on Tuesdays?
No.
Normally we're doing this on Monday. Well, I got bedrooms in this house.
I
I
would
don't know. I
Uber.
got like 3 spare bedrooms. My
Hal
mom,
can't stay here.
My mom does.
But yeah, your mom will sneak down here.
Do you need to? Is it okay if we sneak some girls in after dark?
Absolutely.
What are you doing? We're trying them out for the podcast, Mike. Go back to bed.
Sounds like they'll work out just fine.
Checking out their mic work.
Yeah. It'll be more like, where's Cody? I think he's with Justin.
Where's the peanut butter? All right. Well, should we call it?
Fucking dog hair in the
Get
morning.
another one
like,
next
God
week.
Damn.
We could do another one next week. I'll probably be wearing the same shirt.
Bring your game. Bring your A game next week. I'm tired of holding this fucking podcast up.
What do you just?
If you go
you
through
just bowing out of the
those stupid questions one more week, I swear to God, Mike, I swear to God.
I can't even. I literally lost the ability to even.
Your computer's that bad that it can't even search a new page.
No,
It
can't.
just stays on that same one week
I always
after
put
week.
restore pages. That's why. Here, want to see what this tab shows?
Luckily, there's 18,000 questions. You just keep scrolling down for the next 3 years.
No, I've got some good ones in here this time.
Well, why don't
Anyway,
you ask the good ones then?
Because we're 64 minutes in, and I think that
But you haven't asked a good one yet.
Johnny's already.
What are you
quit.
saving
Yeah,
him
he
for?
checked out.
Johnny
He checked out a long
He's our
time
only
ago.
fan.
Are you saving him
This
for when we
is
get
the Johnny
canceled?
Not a podcast. Well, thanks. We'll see you next time, folks. What's up?
All right. See you next time.
Ah, fuck this podcast.
As always, Sean with the beard.
Oh.
All right.
Hi, Mom.
We can't be in. Are we in first rifle already?
We're in third.
No, third rifle's not
I
solid.
don't know
Is
what
that-
the fuck that means.
Is that when you play in a band? You're like first rifle and
First seat, first chair, and second chair, like an orchestra.
We can't be in first rifle, right? Let me get my catalog.
I think we're in rifle C.
remember when I was here a couple weeks ago and you went hunting in your backyard real quick and didn't get anything?
Tried to get that rabbit.
I don't think they're in Colorado.
He was like, "Whoa, be very, very quiet.
Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit.
My point is, I'm not sure they're in Colorado.
Maybe they're in New Mexico?
I think it's bigger when you go up to the northwest. Northwest is where you get those big fucking hogs.
You talking about ladies or are we talking about...
Both. Rifle.
I always forget where the goddamn cords are for the microphone.
It's next to the dildos.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, early season rifles, 1st to the 11th.
So you could be killing something right now.
He probably burnt some fucking points up on those tags then. And it's probably the trophy area. Which probably means like you blow away like 10 points or 12 points to get into the trophy area. Well, you gotta wait another 10 years to get that opportunity.
Mike, cables. Yeah, it's in a black bag. Don't use the red one.
Thanks.
Nah, I think that was messed up for real.
Oh, I thought the blue one was messed up.
Nah, I think the red.
You- I think you I think you say that every time, and I still grab the red
They
one.
all
every
may be
time.
fucked
But
up.
yeah, that's.
Only because I'm a blood from way back, so.
I'm just curious what area, if he's in Colorado, what area was he in? Because God,
You know why you can't kill anything, Mike?
Because I do like over the counter and really challenging shit.
No, because it's your personality. The animals aren't attracted to your personality.
Well, no, I know. They only come walking up when they're hunting deer tags and I don't have an elk tag.
You should be
And they walk-
yodeling,
then they-
yodeling and
They
stalking.
walk
the-
right up to my fucking
deer at
ass.
the same
They're
time.
like, hey, Mike doesn't have a tag. Let's go say hi to him real
they're
quick.
fucking mocking you. Just like the girls did back in the day in the bars and shit.
Yeah, that never
Oh,
happened.
look at this pussy you're not getting. Mm-hmm. That's what the animals are saying, too. Don't be hurt, Mike, about that. I know
Oh,
it
I'm
brings back
not.
some memories.
Trust me. Most chicks who turned me down, I was happy that they did.
I don't know, next-
Except for that one. You wish that one would have turned you down, but now you're stuck.
They're all the same.
Now you say derogatory stuff to her, like calling her squaw and shit.
That's not derogatory.
Have you asked her?
Yeah, you can ask her.
Maybe she's scared because
Squaw's not derogatory. It
because
just
of the
means,
way you hit her, Mike. Maybe she's afraid to say that she doesn't like it.
It just means woman. That's all it means. It doesn't mean anything else. It's not derogatory.
Why she was upstairs like this, with ice over her eyes. She's like, you're downstairs.
She fell in her eye, hit a doorknob, alright?
Where's
Fucking always happens. She's clumsy.
your fucking Mike? He's right there.
Not the fucking Mike.
Oh, the Mike? Are we?
This computer is fucking fucked.
That's what happens when you visit those sites.
It's taken for motherfucking ever, dude.
With all the malware.
When the Mike visits the sites.
Get on the mic. Get on the mic.
Chicken, chicken.
Get on the mic. Get on the mic, Mike.
Fucking Coolio died.
Coolio died?
Yep.
Heart attack.
Where have you been?
Hey, I don't.
As I walked through the valley of shadow.
I remember when he was
You're only
on
walking
Hot
through the
Ones.
Valley of Shadow and
Remember
death.
when he was on Hot Ones?
No.
Dude, he freaking didn't do the last dab. He freaking doused the fucking wing.
Really?
And then
That's how
they
he died.
said for like 2 hours he was curled up on the couch after that. Because it cramped him up so
That's how
bad.
he died. Check, 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 check,
I
check.
haven't done a check yet.
Check, 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 check.
Are we ready?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh.
Chicka, chicka. Test.
Aren't you eating now?
No, well, I ate. I really have to lose weight. I ate.
Oh, I know, but aren't you gonna eat?
Well, I don't know if Nick's showing up. I only bought 3 sandwiches.
Oh, I don't eat one.
So if Nick shows up, he can eat it.
I'm gonna eat.
You guys can eat it. Cause I'm not gonna I ate for 2 days. That was my. And
You doing the fasting? I've been thinking about doing the fasting. You doing the fasting?
Well, not really. I'm just limiting my
I'm fucking eating.
food to one meal a day.
That's fucking
That's
fasting, Al.
dude.
No, I'm eating though still.
Yeah, but
No,
you
but-
fast and then you.
No, it's slow. It's a slow process.
It's like intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is where
One meal
you
a
eat
day,
in
but
a
it's spread
window.
out through the whole day.
So you're sloth eating? They say it's better if you're gonna do the one meal, do it during 1 hour of the day.
Yeah, just
and
cram
then
it.
The fasting. I am proof that fasting works because I don't fast. So look at me.
No, yeah. So
You want to start on the other end, Mike?
it's happening.
Yeah.
Push it real good. You don't have to stop and get anything, Al, since you're not eating.
But if Nick doesn't show up, I'm eating a sandwich tomorrow.
What have you been eating all day for your one meal?
I had pot roast.
So how does that
That's
work?
what I did.
You have to keep reheating it?
I cooked it over the weekend. And
You ate
then
what?
Nobody. I had pot roast.
I tried to find
And
baseball
then
cards.
nobody eats leftovers in my house.
That's
except
weird.
Me. Except me.
I went to Walmart to look for baseball cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I would have spent my whole check on one pack. Couldn't believe how much it was. They didn't have much left, but
No, we're gonna get the ones that have orange stars.
I was
on.
like, the Yu-Gi-Oh ones were the cheapest ones. I almost bought a pack.
Nick bum. All right, recording.
What?
Recording. I'm gonna have to swap out that SD card. There's only 3 hours left. Yeah, that should be good. Are you ready?
What?
You ready?
Mm-mm.
5, 4, 3,
Boom.
2.
Boom.
Test. All right.
Hey. Oh, did we start?
Well, I thought he was gonna sing Beatles there for the Hey Jude. That's what I was hearing.
Hey, Jew. The hell are you?
Jude.
What kind of Beatles songs are you into?
The Nazi ones.
Apparently.
Did we start or no?
No.
They eat first, fuckers. Especially that last one we were talking about weight. Was it the last one? Yeah.
I know what I'm talking
We
about.
got uploaded today. I was talking about weight. We all were talking about losing weight.
Yeah.
But what?
Here you go. Listen to this. Hold on.
I'll show you the papers.
Hey, Alexa, what's the weather like today?
Rain, with a chance of floods and tornadoes caused by government-operated weather weapons. I have seen the FEMA camps.
So do I, wear a jacket?
Synthetic fabrics are harvested from the organs of Christian babies. I've seen the videos. I got you a space blanket.
Why not an umbrella?
For the simple fact that the umbrella can't protect you from electromagnetic mind control. 5G.
Is that supposed to
I have
be
seen the studies.
Alexa with the voice done by Alex Jones or
Okay,
what?
but I have to go to the store. Would you mind put breakfast sausage on my shopping cart? Add it to cart.
Oh, honey, that's your shopping list because
Oh,
sausages
Yep.
are made from
I'm out next week. I gotta be in Minnesota, but the following.
You're fucking going out there? What did you just say? You're going to pick up more culture out there, or what are you doing?
Gotta see my people. You know, the
Oh,
spam. The
so
spam.
they're migrating your people there?
Yeah, the spam people. No, so but I mentioned it to Justin at work earlier, but we're doing a Halloween episode the following Monday.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So like the 17th
Are we going with the theme?
costume. This costume.
Whatever I want.
Yeah.
Cool.
Al and I decided on Nazi theme. So make sure you wear your Nazi costume.
your hood.
Oh, I got a few of those.
Your SS uniform or your clan hood.
Remember, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a terrorist to this country.
Yeah, January 6th.
What a
You
joke.
are.
What a fucking joke. Anyway.
I just wait. All these fat fucks stuff.
What?
Go ahead. Stuff your face.
We can
Like 100 calories, 200 calories. Every bite,
Yeah.
300 calories. No, good. I know you guys are starving. Fucking just ate like 3 minutes ago.
I fucking hate you. I don't want this now. What?
Yeah.
Take your sandwich back. In fact, give this one to Nick. It's pretty cheap.
So yeah, it was half off. I don't know why. I don't think Nick's showing up. He would have been here by now. He might
He didn't get permission.
yeah, he did so he was saying, the wife works now. So her schedule might like just change out of the blue and then Nick
What does
has
she do for a living?
nurse, some nursing thing.
She works for the
The
same
nursery.
company as Tanya.
Nursery, she grows trees.
Oh, the one down Woodman?
No, it's like nursing. So
She wipes old men's balls clean?
she has the same job as Tanya. Except she doesn't work from home. Tanya works
she
from home
watches the
because
security cameras around the house.
she's Andrew's caretaker.
Notifies you when we show up. That's what Nick's wife does.
Yes, she also
same-
tolerates sex with her husband.
It's the same company.
Yeah, either Continuum or Aviana. One or the other.
I gotta. Can you see that screen? I think we're in fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
just see
my
red.
Oh, I'm good at
covering my
looking at
face.
this. Remember that time you and I made that porno and I was like, no, we're good. I'm all the way across the room.
It was just on my face. That's all. It's like, oh yeah.
You're like, harder. Harder. I fucking said harder.
That's my safe word too.
Oh, terrible. Mmm. I bet you're starving. You look really thin right now.
Well, I ate way too much yesterday. That's another thing.
You were
So-
prepping for the diet. You're like, let me just pack it in today.
No, so I ate the pot roast, and then they brought Chipotle. I didn't ask, they just brought Chipotle, which is cool, but I ate that too. Which I just ate the pot roast maybe like 2 hours prior. Then after I ate the Chipotle, I was like, I need to lose weight. I need to fucking start.
You should have just purged.
Thinking about
You
it.
can eat whatever you
Well-
want when you do that.
But then I think about the cost. I'd rather be fat than lose money like
Makes sense.
that. You know?
Yeah, because you know how cheap it is on food when you die? You don't spend anything on food.
Not, well, depends. We bring food
Well,
to
for your
our
funeral they do.
well, to the grave sites. This is like an Asian thing. You put food.
Well, that'll end if inflation keeps going. So
Is it like warm food or is it
It's usually like something like that.
a bag of sunflower seeds or something?
something the ants will enjoy too.
Yeah. Maybe they change it because I like when my dad passed away, we were going through the graveyards and stuff. I didn't see food, so maybe they changed that law. Remember, these were
I was homeless. I'd be
Oh.
hanging out there.
National Memorial. It's all veterans, so maybe it's different versus like a private,
Oh, well.
cemetery.
My grandpa, there was in a national cemetery in a wall. His ashes, right, a plaque, whatever. And then I have my uncle has his plaque on the ground because it overlooks the mountain that he used to hunt. So
Yeah, I think
there's a veterans deal too.
Yeah, my dad's in the wall, but I think because there's not much, I don't think there's any more space in the ground. So they're just creating walls now.
All right, thanks, Al.
All right, see ya.
All right, see you in a couple weeks, man.
Spending sunlight.
I like to spend $25 on gas to get an $8 sandwich.
What a bargain. Fucking prices are going back up.
They said it was going to be some kind of embargo and shit coming up here too.
Well, OPEC decides to raise the
Because the wind blew up their fucking pipeline.
price of crude oil. It's going to go back up.
Telling you, I don't remember this many problems in Trump's fucking America. So, could be wrong.
It's way better. It's way better now. I like having zero money in my bank
Now or then?
now. So I gotta.
I hated when the stock market was doing really good.
Yeah,
I made way too much money.
The only good thing is now is the time to buy. Just fucking buy.
Yeah. I mean, it should go.
You don't
back
get
up.
these kind of things very often where it takes a dip.
You said,
That's what Warren Buffett says too. Makes his money when the market's down.
Well, I don't have money to buy now. 'Cause it's all into
Oh,
food.
yeah.
Yeah, because you have to buy gasoline and groceries.
And food for the graveyard.
Try to buy pork. That's probably like the cheapest of the meat
Yeah.
versus beef. Beef is so
Yeah,
fucking
so
expensive.
it's only $6 a pound for bacon, so that's good. Come on, man.
I gotta get my stories ready.
You got stories?
I've been sending myself stories all week.
Fucking proud.
Ever
of you,
since
dude.
my favorite follower said that he turned off our podcast because it was boring.
Who's your favorite follower?
Johnny
Nada.
Nada. He
Come on,
he
Nada.
comments on there. You gotta see
He's our,
that.
but he's our most devoted fan.
Yeah.
Still hungry. You want to know what happened to me? I fucking ate, like Tanya made pasta yesterday, and I had like 4 bowls of that shit. And ever since then, like, I can't stay full. So I have to go back and shrink my stomach again.
What kind of pasta was it?
It was just angel hair pasta, and really just butter and garlic in it. And then what I'll do is I'll put like Parmesan cheese and some more garlic salt and fucking oil, olive oil, and a little bit of basil, and I'll heat that shit up. And I have like 4 friggin' bowls of that
I
shit.
usually get hungry, like, you know, like when you eat Chinese food also, you get hungry like freaking 30 minutes after.
I don't.
When I eat pasta, like spaghetti.
Chinese food, I'll overstuff myself and I'll stay full for most of the day. But I'll be like, oh, I think there's a little bit of room in there. Let me go finish that Kung Pao chicken out because it's so fucking good. And then, or,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you, sushi, I freaking
Get
eat
those
that.
fucking egg rolls up
like,
in you.
I can easily do a $100, $150 bill of sushi just to myself, and I'll be hungry a half hour later.
Sushi.
That is so common.
Sushi.
I'll stuff myself with sushi and then I'm hungry again. I think it's because your body processes rice so much easier than say like pastas or whatever the hell the Chinese put in their, probably all that MSG and shit in their food. 'Cause you know,
Probably.
there's no MSG in freaking sushi. So it's just fish and seafood, well, most of the time, and rice. Depends if you're a man and you eat raw fish, or if you're a puss and you eat like nothing but cooked meat in your sushi.
Raw beef.
I'm not a big sushi person.
No? Why? What's your problem with it?
It's just a thought of eating this raw.
No, I
Does
guess
your
I'm not a
communist
big.
views?
I'll eat some fish. I'm not a big seafood person. Like I maybe tasted lobster. That's it. Crab legs.
I'll tell you right now,
I don't care for.
I'm not a salmon kind of fan, but
I love salmon.
I'll eat salmon raw and I'll eat it smoked. But just like a salmon steak cooked.
Yeah.
Fucking delicious.
I like wahoo. Because they have wahoo.
What is it?
Like a steak. If you like Ruth Chris would probably have it. Ruth
Is that
Chris
like the
steak.
shark?
It's one of those kind of looks like one of those fucking shellfish. Not a shell. I mean it's probably in that family, but more like a marlin.
Dolphin?
Smaller.
It's a dolphin?
No, it's like white meat.
It's whale.
It's oily.
Whale shark.
Anyway, so they call it ono in Hawaii. That's the name of the fish, and ono is also the word for delicious.
What's the American word to describe the fish? Because
Wahoo.
that's
Is
the
it
name
like
of the
that
fish.
Wahoo tacos up north?
There's a chain of restaurants.
Yeah, called Wahoo
Yeah,
tacos.
exactly.
Yeah, the Wahoo.
never eaten there,
Wahoo
but-
is that. They probably don't serve it, or if they do, it'll be like chunks. But you gotta get like a steak. It's like that fucking big, probably like that round. There's a fucking Wahoo steak.
Oh, they're kind of like tuna. They're freaking big, dude.
They're like silverish, right?
Yeah, silver. They're
thought
not
you-
as
And they're
fat
like
as a tuna. They're more narrow and they're
I thought you
longer.
only ate carp.
I don't think I've ever had carp. I would not eat tilapia.
I'd eat wahoo. It looks like a tuna.
And the other is the yellowtail, the hamachi. That's another good fish.
I don't like it as much as tuna and salmon.
The yellowtail.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not my
They'll
favorite.
serve one part of the fish. They call it the neck, but it's just the gill, and they'll broil it.
The whole
It's
thing is a neck. It's
really
like there's a head and a tail, and the rest is neck.
No, but it's the gill.
It's like that girl from high school. She was all neck.
But yeah, then they'll broil it, and it just
Yeah.
fucking oily, melts in your mouth. That's another fish that's fucking. Shall we? I think we're wasting good material here.
Yeah, we're talking about fish. It's fish.
You just
Good
dub it
for
in.
you.
We'll do the intro and then dub it in like that's where we started out.
Yeah, I'll do fillet of fish sandwich because it's healthy.
Because it's fish.
It's because it's fish.
Peach.
And half Coke, half regular Coke, and half Diet Coke because
Yeah.
I'm on a diet.
Yeah.
That's weird.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.